Well, I would just like to say I've been playing Near Automata, or however it's pronounced. Uh, Wait. Like I was saying before, the plane passed by near my apartment complex. Well, I've been playing Near Automata. I've been testing it out, see how hard it is. Well, let's just say it's harder than. Um, it's definitely harder than Metal Gear Rising, and it's definitely got. It's harder than it's harder than what's it called? Devil May Cry 4, because on easy, it's almost like it goes from easy to normal, and like there's an auto function for Near Automata for your little AI buddy that goes around with you, gives you advice or something like that, like a little two-way communicator thing. And honestly, there's a huge discrepancy between the two different difficulty levels, between easy and normal, and I wonder if hard difficulty setting for Near Automata will be even harder than normal, because if I'm having this much trouble with Near Automata on easy, then I might as well like start with that and progressively get better at it. But there's one upside to that game. Everything that you had in the previous save file will carry over to the next one, except for your weapons. That's the whole downside to it. All your items will be duplicated, at least for the first item that you have in the game, which is your basic sword. And then honestly, when I was like looking at it, like I was like, wow, this is harder than Devil May Cry 4. It's harder than even Strikers 1945, because from normal to from easy to normal, it's like almost like I was like wondering when I should actually, after this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start on easy and progressively, hopefully, get enough items to beat normal. Because what I saw in that game when I recorded it the second time was all my items that I carried over, except for my weapons, was all there, as far as I could tell. But I never got past the first intro level for Near Automata when it came down to normal difficulty. So I'll just have to find out a little later after I'm done with this video. Well, for me, I thought Nier was gonna give me a challenge. Well, yeah, it definitely gives you a challenge. I definitely died a lot more than I expected on normal than I did on easy. I was expecting like I hope later on after I beat it on easy, I hope there's a level. I know there's a level add-on for your little friend. What's his name? 9S. But I already don't like the guy. I think he should not even. He's like, as a sidekick, if you don't put him at the correct setting, he's basically useless. As far as I can tell. If he's a balanced attacker, he's useless. If he's an aggressive attacker, he's pretty good. But for close range, I don't know yet, because I haven't used that. But as far as I can tell, I'm gonna enjoy this game as much as I can, because it's even harder than Onimusha, and yet I've experienced a lot of sword combat games, and if I'm saying it's harder on normal than Metal Gear Rising, there's a problem, because that just tells me I have a lot to learn about this game, because wow, there was a total discrepancy of one level that I didn't expect it to be that difficult. And I'm sorry about the lighting in my apartment. It's the way my TV's positioned, so I apologize for that. But in retrospect, I'm gonna probably try to record this again, but I'm gonna gradually get up to the level skill that I actually want to be at for Neir Automata. I actually want to beat it on hard. At least on hard, because that proves to me that all of that hard work on Sons of Sparta mode on Devil May Cry 4 did not go to waste. And on that note, for Devil May Cry 4, I had the most trouble on the last boss. That was it. Everything else was pretty much a cakewalk. But the final boss on that game for Devil May Cry 4 did not prepare me for this. For Neir Automata. I thought it would prepare me, but I was expecting such a difference of combat. I wasn't expecting it to be so much different and so much harder on one difficulty level increase. Right now it feels like I'm playing on, for this game, Neir Automata is on hard difficulty, not on normal difficulty. But I just have to get used to it, that's all. Well, I'm gonna probably start playing now. I'm gonna start a new game, start on easy, and then I'm gonna start on normal. After I beat that, I'm gonna go on normal, and then I'm gonna go on hard, and then very hard if I actually want to attempt that as a setting for that game, because I think one of the trophies requires me to actually play it on hard difficulty and very hard difficulty on Neir Automata, because I wasn't expecting that much of a difference. And when you play it on easy, you have auto fire, but when you start on normal, that auto fire is gone. So, well, I'm gonna go back to playing my game now and see what's going to happen later on for Neir Automata, because I never got past. I got past the desert when I first played through it, and I never continued that save file because I don't plan on doing it that way. I found more information after I played it the third time on normal. So I'll play it on easy again, and then play it on normal, and then play it on hard difficulty, and then play it on very hard if I wanted to. But compared to Devil May Cry 4, it does not compute to the difficulty standard. Or maybe I'm just not used to the controls yet, but who knows. Maybe I'll eventually get used to them, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get used to that, but I'll just have to find out for myself. So
Text to speech unavailable here.